bowlers can go a touch wider and cover quite a bit of in on the back foot, looking to try and cash meters square of the wicket. So
bad loss. Had an over from Kuyan. First boundary.
On the offside, in the inner ring, full almost half volley, and then just two extra cover. This is
one of his idols, Yuvraj Singh, over this ground.
Sunrises net from Yuvraj Singh. There's no more roof tonight with that strong bees.
Too wide by the opening batter Sanju.
Yeah, just showing this with the bottom of the bat. It didn't get with because he rocked back. It didn't get over, and then Maharaj just.
Is that? Gets away with it. Looks like he was going for something. Durban, yeah, the Hollywood band over of seam from Aidan Markram, and now we're going to new.
Fast bowling options and
yet again showing intent.
Something that Indian better extra cover. He's used he gives him the charge and then
He moved the decision to go Air India as their first six of the series.
Quality shot because of the reach straight into the breeze over the fence. That's exactly.
Maharaj to be taking has bowled the second over, but it's not this.
That time of Peter and Lowly.
Left arm of Maharaj to the left hand. He used his feet.
Now both balls stops and turns, and where the ball comes on very true from the spin.
It's 24 without loss. It's swirling around, and it's wonderfully in hands, Aidan Markram.
Aidan Markram is a fantastic, some absolute blinders, a shoulder and a stiff breeze. He kept his eye on the ball. He's got to make sure it. South Africa, they wanted the break 4 for 1.
Off the mark, that is stylish, and it's
up a little bit from Kutsia and over deep at wicket. So this is beautifully played. Really good.
He's got just about every shot in the pen runs off the over and a wicket. It's 34 for 1.
Beautiful shot back over the bowler's head. Yeah, the perfect style. Shot he placed so well. Here was the one in.
Run rate's 8.5 to 2 boundaries, 4 and a short boundary.
Position wasn't he, Samson? He was waiting for it. His input picks the length and hammers it over deep. It comes out of his hand, but still good enough.
Carries easily.
Catching in the crowd's not been too good so. You can see how deep in the crease Samson is. And India off to fly. Janssen's under pressure, 10 from 2.
Got to get the angles right. A smaller boundary. He's got to make sure that.
There's so much ball too. He's a bit of power, but also finesse. He knows the fence. Waits for 4 deliveries in this over from.
Some power shown by power play.
Brings to the pole that there was going to be that length, but he's in. Another catch goes down.
Night game here in Durban. He's back looking at the fastest bowlers so far.
Is a must. Yeah, Rinku Singh. Page really. Wonderful hands. Team. And it's still out the ground.
Fantastic shot. The ball goes so far, but it doesn't look.
And further.
Dropped it short. Batter. And certainly not an Indian batter.
Fabulous work.
Oh!
It was done, and it's 70. And it's. Come on, Yadav. Here we go. Neil Tovey.
Not an easy ball to hit because there's no pay. Gets a great connection. Scott goes to 80.
And Indian supporters will have seen there's 5 balls.
Games as well, just in case. But good, and certainly not.
Oh, went up in the air. It's going.
Feeling that sometimes you great feeling from Kutsia.
Excellent. It all the way. Didn't give up the chase. They need a wicket, desperately so.
Given what's happened in the last few delivery ball that he's been trying to land for the last.
Horrible these. Carry against the wind, so it's just pushed him to take the catch. There's lefty. Finalists. Take it, no! They take for Kruger. On.
The ball. Did him. Oh, fantastic catch as well with the wind. Pana would have wanted to get into the game. Yada for 21 of 17 balls.
The talent keeps coming for him.
I'd say that's a great start from Similane. The knuckleball from Kruger is safe in the hands. He's bowling the delivery. Your debut when you're in the big scene.
Just 21 years old. You must have had it.
I'm gonna.
Hands continue. Watch the way he goes about his.
It has seemed like he's shifted down.
Oh, the wind's going that way. 10 done.
He's just picked it up. He's hit it. It's a great shot.
And oh man, adjusted with the hands.
You gotta say, well, bowl's crazy. He's hit the ball, catch the ball on the up on charge. Just knock it down to long off for one. Looking ominous again. For the Varma's gonna. What win?
There it is. Oh.
T20 is the cut ball.
Wow. And it's away from 1 for 2.
I mean, it's been looking probably a big total here. Difference in being able to chase.
Yeah, and it's the spin you look to. And he's greeted with South Africa.
Thick inside edge. You can see the pattern on this quick outfield. You're going to get your boundary.
It's down. Yeah. Oh, wow. And it's Samson again.
The Indian team will be looking. Fixing the third ball. They'll be.
He's a ball. At Asia and T20 internationals. Oh.
He wasn't going to hit the stumps.
3 boundary riders on the offside. In the away for 4 more. That's the unfortunate here for Andile Similane. To deliver, he's rolled his fingers across it, hit and got the desired result. A handful. So is Patrick Kruger for an over and a half. Kruger. Oh, over extra cover, into the wind, into the double pointers, into the breeze. There we can see 43. He just has to see the area it's going. And then what can he make here, Sean? He's got 40 if he goes all the way. I suppose it goes down to young man. So often it's a difficult skill to get right because the margin's going to be targeted. But from here, this is bowling his last, the 4th over. And Kutsia's they haven't they, so he might be entrusted. Racing 142 for 2. 11 was recent. It was in that massive. Goes to Tilak Varma. Gets her. So much experience against top class. And he treats it like a spinner. Yeah, I mean his first over bowled from the far outside off stump, and sometimes that's hurting South Africa. It off. It's just one. Sean, it's going to be entertainment for the crowd from here, and you wouldn't bet against that. Gets India. Patel, they can all strike it sweetly. 6. Australia against South Africa is the high. Hammered for that shot, but covers the 73 meters. South Africa in a T20. And he will.
contributed. Tilak Varma's just stopped Samson. Many hundred and the fastest ever. And Kingsmead rises to a...
And so he should. He's been struck the ball beautifully. Some orthodox. Special day.
George, fine leg for 4 more. In bats. Rich enters
to work out how they want to play it near the links. It's been a lot of freebie. I think a bad day at the office, but also I think he kind of got himself in how he was after. All he could do was just get that ovation to catch. So another wicket for the South Africans. 45 over his career.
The carnage, 15 done, it's one.
All you can do is pop it up in the air and mark it. Sure, he's just going to look to take advantage.
Goes to Samson, that's good. Strength is his skid off the surface twice, or 2 full in his second where he got hammered.
He's thinking, okay, 4 more deliveries.
All the way over long on. One hand.
Samson's earned the respect. He is playing. So it's the other one, and it's into the slot too.
Oh, no! Oh, it's Taker's man. There's not much setup. When he struck it, I thought it was all the way against to Sanju Samson. He's gone for 100.
It was a drag down Samson's eyes, but it's the longest point. Right on that. But a wonderful innings from
Sanju Samson, his second.
A slight pullback when.
That 5 for 4.
Of Samson. On occasion he rushed him. A fantastic cut.
Sanju Samson, who has his birthday. Out about the finish. Still got a very healthy for the captain to obviously consider. Feet and perfectly placed.
Bouncing down the wicket to create that extra bit of blitz quick.
Well, does Rinku Singh hit that victory against Gujarat Titans? Game also included a hat-trick, but nobody was up.
Umpires thinking about it. Strategy or get the ball out of the swing.
Straight towards Tristan Sanju.
Persisted with the taking a great catch. Taking the pace off on this. Gripping a little bit. Lovely to see.
181 for 5. The catch. Though India have a real here
again. 3 overs to go. It's got a bit flatter. Not quite. That 200 is still a big score.
Bowling from the other end, a lot fuller from the T20 innings, but it almost
a bit slower or something's changed. Crystal his next few balls, but
not to be in the area he was looking for.
Yeah, touch bounce, fielding by Keshav Maharaj and backed up.
Right, this gets it full. It's 185 for 5.
Bowing. Up speed and
the leg into the surface in the second spell. Kutsia, good to see Kutsia back. Moved around.
Work from Kutsia, followed him. Gerald Kutsia.
9 off this over.
Smashing it. Look at that.
This is huge for South Africa.
Yes, in asking him to hit it hard enough for him. Straight to Stubbs. Last 2 overs of the spell, and Akshar Patel.
About 5 overs ago.
Get some run.
Now he must make sure that it's formidable as a toll here in Durban. Once you get, it's potent too. Look at that decent pace as well. Goes for 4, just the way.
Great call. We never worked it out.
Shot S. Aiden Markram.
Apologies. When they stroke play, oh, beautiful. Look at some mileage.
Got it! Many an Indian.
My, what a good shaping in. That's the end of Aiden Markram. It's gone.
Tristan Stubbs up. He is a good player. And he's the middle of the bat. He'll get a couple.
Yeah, quite a inside the line a bit. So that's when the bat there, which is quite weird, but it's been an action-packed over. It's shaping, but when it hits the deck.
Rating outstanding. Wide enough to come.
Offered that little bit of width. Not the orthodox type of left hand you're used to, guys like Quinton de Kock.
It's a fantastic cricket shot.
On that point, he's just bad delivery onside.
Up. Try and react. Punched away beautifully. Power play to be up with the game. The South African player. And the puck to his right.
Be quiet, wait.
Pewter going there. You look at Ryan Rick.
He's thinking, okay, there's a bit of shape on the ball. He's probably scanned the field.
Talking about the computer, what's his retaining pressure?
Yeah. So it did look a little bit bigger than that. One now in third over, so he's still hovering.
From Surya Kumar Yadav. One. Out from behind.
Actually, the shot.
Onside, he'll pick up a couple. Pandya.
Also a left arm bowler, swinging it back into the right-hander. Trying to go over mid-off that. But Stubbs has to go.
And Stubbs is trying to ride the bump and hit us to execute and doesn't from the skipper.
I think halfway through, but into the crease is 142.
Presence at the crease. Oops, boy, he seems to be saying, I don't think I've stopped. Arno Jacobs will have a little look. Four. Officially say, well, and it's on to the U.
Eat it into it.
There's enough. Seizes upon it. World Cup with the action and a big part of what.
Always get the feeling that he's out of the game for a few months, be there, and when you finally get back.
And all wherever he had his outlet, he'd perform well. Not if, when.
Yeah, Tommy actually remember the interviews
At the wicket, they'll all.
Indian team face the new ball because anybody, you want to get the premier players in early.
As in this, particularly in this franchises, I see. No, he hasn't. Gone.
Going for the slog sweep. Execution not. It's a really good catch from Tilak. South Africa in a bit of trouble for 3.
Experienced man. And Miller.
Jaffa earlier. Quality play, just put that away.
Look at this, short boundary on that side, but it goes to the long on. Look at, so they expect that even a miss hit to the right of screen.
Too short, too wide, and punt.
And at far leg is positioned fit and square, where this was always going to beat him. Not the greatest delivery, there's width. Goes well behind square.
Field change, very early in the piece. India
Wicket tends to stand up when they've got 4 men back on the leg side. No.
They've controlled proceedings for the innings to keep India to 200 from here. Good playing cricket. And Miller obliged.
But he is one of those guys who control drag down and with such a short bound, and that's maybe why there was the drag down some of the evening.
There's been a bit of toweling down there. A dew.
Drag down deliveries, when you can't get down and you meet your short, so your length has to be perfect.
Nicely.
They've done that 137 off 74.
Oh, nice.
of examples. It just goes international. They played at there in the back end. They do 51 wickets. People giving them a bit of a rev.
Placement from Heinrich Claessens. It's for Claessens in South Africa.
It's the other option. If it's a slight drag, it's the googly. The placement, as you mentioned, Brett, that was
They're ticking at 8, ticking at being them within range.
Luckily your drag down and the different variations of a slight bit of
About him, isn't it?
play it sometimes in Kolkata.
It's a great over there. Oh! This is an excellent over, an excellent.
Again, it's quality length. If he's the genuine leg spinner, just doesn't turn.
It was over 100, Polly. It was driving. 10 done.
Where South Africa or India over, they were almost. And Claessen's going to pull the trigger.
Wheezing against South Africa's 2.
Yeah, into the pad. That didn't happen when South Africa it. And am I going to be able to work out?
2 runs off the last 9 balls.
He's panicking. And Claessen's just got to catch this up. Don't be too.
To Miller. It's as big as we've seen all night because he has mutilated that into
Of the front foot or drags it with wicks onto off stump, and a wonderful extension of Sanju Samson was 98
in the Make My Trip contest. It's done! Despair because he's trying to go for that. Axar takes the Claessens.
Yeah, off screen there was massive celebration. You know that if Heinrich Claessen already got a massive score on the board.
Hold out, Miller's gone, can you believe? Chakravarti. Claessen goes, South Africa limping, 87 for
Miller. He cannot believe it. He would have said, okay, there's another gift. He's already hung his head knowing that his way. That's after he's got out of that. He goes for 18, so that's on the ball.
Huge disappointment. And all of South Africa's Marco for South Africa comes in at number 7, balls 5 down. It's all proceedings from ball 1 here.
Comes to crease, and as a captain, this is the best spinners who've got good variation.
Makes from Varun Chakravarti, 3 for 20 for 5.
Very bossing this game against the Proteas to lose a T20 international out. The Proteas falling apart.
Saraya, 87 for 6. Shot, an attacking shot, but just the catch for to go here, Natalie. Patrick Kruger, he goes for 1. South Africa.
Andile similarly faces in T20 international.
Oh, that took a pick the googly, and he hit that a long way. Fantastic start from Simula.
And pumping, using that, and then picking up.
This guy didn't have any momentum with the bat.
Nicely, Bishi. In T20 international, made the difference for him. Vati have had a wonderful spell.
Not taking the review. Slow-mo, I'm not sure what ball that is. Oh, disappointment. Short, stave, and
Gerald Coetzee now. Another good over for India. It's 93 for 7. Dominant display. Players have been so good.
He's pretty much bossing the game. Gerald Coetzee, who can hit a long ball in the SA20, in the CSA.
Found by Marco Janssen. He does to the leg side.
Ball. He has
Think on to 100. Time. Boundaries, but this is a great attempt. Will come through. Again, very sweet.
Coetzee can hit a